Energy, 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 energy. Mr. Brad Blair here from the Uverse U, getting back at it again with another YouTube, another episode, because I just got to keep going, provide value, learn this craft of the YouTube. I'm winging it, but at the same time, we're going to get it done. Man, I need a haircut. Yes. Today, live in alignment with your goals. Live in alignment with your daily habits and your outcomes will come to life. All your goals, all the achievements that you want to do and conquer and, become this individual to live this lavish, amazing abundance of life and experience this journey of life. Live in alignment with your daily habits and your outcomes will come to life. What have you put in place? What structure of your daily routine, your habits, your requirements, your non-negotiables that must be done every single day for you to become that individual so your outcomes can now come to life? Let's dive in. Let's go over a few things real quick. Yes, I got my notes because I'm still learning this. I'm still winging it here. I got sticks holding down my pieces of paper because it's windy as hell. What if I told you your dream life is hidden in your daily habits? So when you wake up throughout your day, what are you putting into place? What have you done maybe the day before that you could improve in or extract and not do anymore? What's causing roadblocks? What's in your way? So there's two different ways to look at this. Your daily habits, the things you should not be doing, because that's really the first step in this. Let's extract the poisons, extract the crippling, sabotaging behaviors, so then you have room to implement and put positive emotional energy, positive productivity, and systems, and a program in place every single day that you could show up for, get them done, conquer that to-do list, do those daily habits, so that way the life can come true for you, can come to life, your abundance that you're looking for. But if I asked you, what if I asked you or told you your dream life is hidden in your daily habits? You should think about that. Alignment, syncing your actions with your goals and values. You should have goals, you should have core values, and sync them with your daily habits. As I'm at the gym and I'm done with my weights, I want to re-rack those weights properly in the proper spot. Sometimes it's a mess. I don't know how. For one, the gyms allow this and they're not having their employees really on top of this, as well as us. We pay for a gym membership. Why wouldn't you want to keep that place to pristine every time you're going every day? I don't get that. All right. So your daily habits are building blocks, and it's a long-term investment into yourself. Now, when I say investment, I don't mean it has to be a financial investment. I mean an investment within you, your physical actions and mindset throughout the day, that you're investing in yourself to become this better you. And they're building blocks that take a long time. This is not going to happen overnight. But as you're going, you're progressing, which is success. Every day you want to progress and improve and build those building blocks every single day. Focusing on sustainable results that are also able to be done in a timely fashion. You don't want to say, okay, well, I'm going to make my bed today or clean the house today, or I'm going to go for that mile walk, and then you procrastinate on it. That's a short-term, easy, simple goal, simple achievement, quick trophy win for you to accomplish. But prioritizing and managing your time properly, managing your worth and your value, your self-respect should be at a highest standard possible for you to show up every day to have these daily habits align with your outcome. Consistency. I like to use consistency and discipline, both of them in one. You have to be consistent and disciplined. You have to show up every single day, regardless of how you feel, whether you like it or not, and do it. That's discipline. And being consistent with your program, your routine. Today is Friday, TGIF. Everybody's getting ready for the weekend. I don't care about the weekend. I care about the day, regardless. Still got to get it in. Still got to get my nutrition in, my supplements, my proteins. Still got to get today's Friday. So today's arm day, buys and tries. I'm still going to put my core in. I'm still going to put my cardio in. That is every day for my routine that I also set up for others as well. So be consistent and disciplined. Be disciplined to be consistent. Once you consistently also show up your discipline in these daily habits to align with your future outcome, your mindset will shift. It will pivot. And you will start to create momentum. You will start creating a sense of character. Really, you're building your character. We're going to get into that in another episode. But your character, you should have this character of you, the future you show up every day. Live your future you today. So your future you, what you're becoming, live that today. Feel it, see it, embrace it. Align with your core values, align with the daily habits. Stack these wins every single day. Builds that momentum, that confidence, that mindset of that confidence, knowing that you can continuously show up and be the best you possibly can be every day, is when you become unbreakable, undeniable. You become now worthy, and self-respect is higher for then the universe and God to then give you what you're able to receive. See, if I gave someone in a situation where here's $1 million, or here's this mansion, this house, okay, here's a Lamborghini car, okay, here is the fabulous, beautifulest girlfriend, here's this amazing husband, but you are not aligned with your daily habits and not growing every day to become the best you possible, do you know what will happen out of all of those scenarios? It will crash and burn. It may last for some time, a year, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, but I guarantee throughout that time frame, if you are not putting a system in place to align your daily habits with your outcome, it's going to crumble, or it's going to be a headache through the process, and you're just going to settle like the common statistic of this program society. Don't be a slave. Don't be normal. Don't create the habits of the program society statistics that it's okay to not, wake up early or show up for you every day. You got to encourage these habits within yourself, because also if you have children, a family, husband, wife, some close friends, as you're doing this also for you are doing it for others as well. I have a saying that nobody owes you shit, but you owe yourself to the world. Now, we could turn around and say, I owe nobody nothing, or I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I believe that's a lie. I believe that's part of the program statistic society that wants you to think that, wants you to feel that, so that way you stay normal, you stay average. Average is an enemy. You need to provide the best you possible, becoming that best you, so you then can show up not for just you, but for everybody else. Think of this. Think of when you're on a plane and they have the protocol of what happens when there's an issue. You got to put the mask on yourself first and then help your children or loved ones. Show up for you first. Develop you first. The best you, so then you could show up to the world and everybody you come in contact with. Now, accountability is in this process. If you're not disciplined, consistent in your daily routine, aligned with your outcomes, you better hold yourself accountable. You should feel like shit. You should feel guilty. You should know that if your mind, the voice in your head, which is the voice of God, the authentic voice of God, telling you to say, get up and go to the gym. Don't eat that pizza. Don't eat that crumb cake. Don't eat this. Don't go there. Don't go to the club or the bar or the party. But you should go maybe to a meeting if you're looking for, help with addiction. Maybe go on a Zoom call with a psychologist and get, or a coach, a teacher, a trainer. Your mind and conscience is telling you a guideway and a pathway, and it only will illuminate once you start taking the steps. Taking the steps is setting up a program and a system for your daily habits that align with your outcome. if you understand how I'm repeating this, this is in my brain that I've gone over and over and over again for years on end, that I'm still working, still progressing, still growing. I am nowhere near where I'm going to be. I'm still a little, speck in the sand, but I want to make a footprint. Then I want to make a foundation. I'm building, I'm growing, and this is what I want for you guys. Accountability is huge. Hold yourself accountable to every standard, the high and the low. And almost got to treat it like the same. You're going to have sometimes people come up to you and, praise you and say, thank you for what you're doing. You look great. Or thank you for the feedback. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Now, don't let that go to your head. Don't get boasted in your mind and think about, I made it, let's reward myself now. No, hold yourself accountable to that standard to show up for them every day, because now you're at that pinnacle point. Avoiding perfection. This is also something that I've done as well. This is why it took me a while to do this YouTube. I was avoiding the fear of being, I guess looked at a certain way, or somebody heard me a certain way. Now I really don't care as much anymore, but, where to do the YouTube. But perfection, also me wanting a camera to go do this. And I went and I bought the camera, and I don't really even use the camera. But I wanted that, and I let that hold off for me to procrastinate for that perfection. And that's actually, unfortunately, that is the life you could have lived. Your procrastination is the life you could have lived. The energy in your environment is so important. Energy, like I said in one of my other ones, is your most valuable currency. Sometimes people say time. Both, I guess, can go hand in hand. But if you're not using your time wisely, then time doesn't mean shit. But if you're having that proper energy within that time, that's more important. Have that high vibration energy flow state where you can show up every day, have the daily habits aligned with your outcome. Remove all the negative influence. This is pretty much, I call it like the first step, the extraction or removal of the poisons, the crippling, sabotaging behaviors, the negativity. That will then clear a pathway for you to be consistent and disciplined, to have the daily habits that are aligned with your outcome. Is this starting to make sense now? For me, what I do every day, I wake up, I have my hydrogen water. A lot of times I'll have a glass of orange juice. I'll have my vitamins. I'll have my supplements. I'll have a shake. I'll have a pre-workout, which, I have about 2 or 3 of them throughout the day. I get my gym in during the day. I have another protein, have my meals, which is not a lot. I'm able to function off about 1 or 2 meals a day, maybe a protein bar throughout the day. I do my business work throughout the day. I'm on my phone. I handle my emails, my texts, messages, keep, informed with the team, making sure I'm set and ready for my team. I'm showing up every day for them, being the best me, best boss, the best entrepreneur, best trainer, teacher, best coach, as well as being the best father, the best son, the best ex-boyfriend, husband, best fiance, best, all these identities, all these characters. I'm showing up for the best possible for every person that I am associated in my life. I owe it to them. I owe myself to them, 110% of me to them. Regardless if they did me wrong or not, I don't give a shit. I'm still going to show up because that's the man I am. That's the man I wanted to be years ago. I just didn't understand it because I was all fucked up off of this program society, fogged reality is what I call it, because of all the vices, the people, places, and things, the alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, all these different things that all of us do or have done cloud our judgment and make us procrastinate, make us sit on the sidelines and cheer others on, but not getting in the fucking game and doing the right thing every single day for our daily habits to align with our outcomes. This is pretty simple blueprint stuff that makes so much sense, but we allow all this nonsense BS to get in our way. And why do we do that? That shit frustrates me to see someone with so much potential, so much opportunity right in front of them. I was one of them. That's why I could talk about both sides. I thought I had it all at moments. I had the family, I had the business, I had the girl, I had all the shit, but it was crumbling around me all the time. I kept it together for a while, and then shit hit the fan, and you know what? I had a extreme broken heart because my daily habits were not aligned with my outcome. Now, I could show up for everybody and be the best person possible, and I love myself. I am in love with myself. I have the self-respect that is the pinnacle foundation to it all, to your business, to your fitness, your mindset, your sober living, your relationships is all based around self-respect. So my daily habits will be aligned with my outcome because I want to achieve in all those 5 areas with abundance, not just even achieve and not just have success. I want to fucking conquer it, kill it, and be amazing and do the best I possibly can be. And some. My dreams are so big, but I want my dreams to even be more bigger. I want my dreams to be unrealistic. So people look at me like I'm crazy, which they do. I am a little crazy. But you know what else I am? I'm unbreakable. I am undeniably becoming a savage beast, best possible person I possibly can be. I'm going to be extra kind, extra caring, extra loving, extra sympathetic. I'm going to be extra physically fit, health. I want to live to 100, past 100. Originally, I used to say I want to live to 75, but my daily habits were not aligned with that outcome. That's for sure. Hell no. Now, I feel it. I feel that I could live almost to 100. You know, a couple tweaks here and there, improvements as I keep going and learning. You know, I want to help everybody with these daily habits. I am a extremist daily habits coach, as well as a fitness coach, relationship coach, a sober living coach, a mindset coach. I am a self-respect coach. I like to help individuals level up their self-respect, their standard, so they can align their daily habits with their outcomes. Everybody's outcomes are different, and that is fine. But I guarantee you I will see the potential and the opportunity in you because I'm so clear, I'm so aligned, I'm so centered and focused on what needs to be done. I don't take days off. I don't have time for bullshit. I don't have time for negativity, any bad energy, anything sucking out that energy is just not in my vicinity. Block it out, remove myself from it. There's many ways to make this work. You should have yourself create a flow and build building blocks and have this momentum and be inspired to be a better individual. This is what personal growth is about. You versus you always has and always will be. You are the one that has to show up for you. Let's live in alignment with our daily habits, and your outcome and your life will come to real life, and you'll be able to live it and thrive and embrace and enjoy the experience and the journey of this life. You versus you, Mr. Red Blair. See you soon. Go get him today. Today's Friday. Crush it.